This is Countdown. I'd like to hear it for a very special guest, Joey Tempest. Hey, you must have ear damage by now. I mean, wherever you go, it's like, ah!
What was that?
Yeah, there we go.
What was that?
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to see you here.
Thank you.
I was always wondering, you know, like when I heard of the big success of the final Countdown, you came out like out of nowhere, and suddenly it went like boom. Looking back, in what way did it change the life of the band in your life?
Well, it changed a lot of things. It was a big surprise for us. We moved away from Sweden. We live in the Caribbean now. And
Why?
well, it was basically for tax reasons. Back then, it was very, very high taxes. A lot of things changed. Sometimes we say that Final Countdown was the best thing and the worst thing that happened to the band, because it's very hard to follow up. But and everything we do is kind of compared to that, you know.
Yeah.
But we try our best. We got a new album out, Prisoners in Paradise.
Yeah. Is the title Prisoners in Paradise, does that have anything to do with the fact you're in the Caribbean for tax reasons or not? Is that linked in a way?
Well, the idea came up in the beginning when we moved to this island. Was so undeveloped we couldn't fly out of there. So we call ourselves Prisoners in Paradise. So it was a joke from the beginning.
Yeah.
And then the song came about, which is maybe more deeper than that. But
Okay. Now the album, this one, you made it. All five of you wrote. All five of you
yeah, I
wrote songs for it.
Yeah, we wrote a lot together. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't happen that much with the former two albums.
No, actually, this is our fifth album.
Yeah.
Lantini, we've done Europe and then Wings of Tomorrow, and then we did the Final Countdown.
Yeah, but you did.
Yeah, I wrote most of the four first albums. I wrote most of the music.
Yeah.
But basically all the music. But now I've collaborated with Key and Mick in the band, and it's good to have some input. You know,
Yeah.
try some different things.
Yeah, but isn't it difficult once in a while? Like, don't you end up on top of each other going, no, I want that bass line to be like this?
Yeah, that happens, but you got to work it out.
Okay, who's the boss then? Are you the boss?
Well,
you have the last
I'm
word?
the front man, and I do a lot of writing, but it's a very democratic band. You know, maybe I speak more in interviews sometimes, but it's very democratic. We talk about everything. It's a band.
Now, after the final Countdown, some critics gave you the image of a teeny bopper band. You got rid of that image by now. How did you do that?
I don't know. It was something that happened, and it was strange to us. We didn't want it to happen,
No.
but what do? Well, you just keep writing music that you believe in and tour. I mean, we're a live band, very good live band, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of people think that as well. So,
Okay.
You've been out of sight for a while. Besides music, what have you guys been up to? How do you spend your time?
Well, we've been doing a lot of traveling and riding. So, but down on the island, we sometimes do scuba diving, and we have a little studio there. We write some stuff. I know that one guy is parachuting, but we just hang out, chase girls and all that, normal stuff.
Yeah, that's because when I came up here to talk to you, girls went like, ask him if he's married or engaged. So here I go. Joey, are you engaged or married?
No, I'm
No?
freelancing.
You're freelancing. Okay. Well, whatever that means. Somebody are really going like, oh, yes, it's true. Well, it's good of you to come here. Great.
Yeah, it's fun. We've been here before. This is great. you know.
Yeah. Well, it's great to like hanging out here.
Yeah.
See you on stage in a moment with Prisoners in Paradise.
All right.
First, though, one other question. What's your favorite video?
I would like to see. It's a Queen video I like. I Want It All.
I Want It All.
Yeah.
I think the director's got it queued up right now, so I'll
Great.
officially announce it. This is Queen, later on Europe, on the Countdown stage. First, I Want It All.
Hello, I'm Phil Collins, and you're watching Europe's #1 rock show, Countdown.